Now we'll turn the audio on. How about that? So, sorry, little choppy getting started. Always put your phone on Do Not Disturb before you start a video. This is Dylan with Dylan Talks Tone. How's it going? We're live on Facebook down here on the computer, and we're live on YouTube right here. This is the December 2018 Patreon and other stuff giveaway show. Forgive the mess. We're actually shooting another video for, it'll come out next Monday on YouTube right now. That's what all this stuff is. If you have not participated in our Patreon stuff up to this point, I'll just give you a little rundown of what's going on Patreon. So if you go right now to patreon.com/DylanTalksTone and you are a $5 a month or higher Patreon member on our Patreon page, you are entered to win automatically gear that we review and use and test on our videos. And what I do is with that money, buy more stuff to review, and then I give it back to you again. So that's kind of how it's been working. This is actually our second month of doing this, and it has been so fun. We also have this month, not just Patreon stuff, but I have a few other things to give away as well. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure that you do that. Go over to patreon.com/DylanTalksTone. And what we're going to do, how we're going to do this is, let's do a couple things. First of all, we also did a video on our YouTube channel about, a couple months ago, actually, about the Go Guitar app by Positive Grid. So Positive Grid has, of course, they have like a Kemper sort of thing, and then they also have like the, well, they have amp and effects stuff that you can put for your computer. They go on your computer. They have apps for them, all that stuff. I have the effects and I have the amp. They sent me those too to try, so I have them in the studio. Actually, I have them on this computer. They're pretty awesome as well. But they also came out with this app where it actually helps you to learn to play guitar. Even if you're really an experienced player, it's really killer. It's really awesome. And so we did a kind of a review of that, and they gave me 5 download codes to be able to use and give to people that subscribed to my channel. So what we did was, over the last month or so, we've been taking comments from those of you that are interested in this app, and I picked 5 of those comments, and I'm going to show those comments to you now, and then we are actually going to give these 5 people that made these 5 comments, I think it's 1 year, a discount code. You'll have to get in touch with me afterwards, and we're going to give you that. So the first person that I want to mention here is, what's his name? Tone for Days. He already has probably Tone for Days, but he says, my goal in the next 6 months are to continue to develop my songwriting skills and record the second half of my band's first album. The reason I picked this one is because even though he's playing music and he's already doing stuff, he still wants to learn, and I think that's really cool. Like, we never stop learning, right? So that's why I picked him. Really cool dude. The next guy that I'll talk about here is Johnny B. He says in 6 months he wants to earn extra cash for his first tube amp / rack power amp and preamp and some more effects. So he wants to work towards a goal. I really like that. That's really cool. So Johnny B, make sure you get in touch with me as well. And then we also have Sassy Cat. He says that he wants to finally move beyond playing the cowboy chords part of the neck and start to learn to play above the 5th fret, both in chords and riffs / solos. So there again, somebody who's probably been playing for a while, but they just want to get to the next level. I think that's really, really cool. Let's see, that's the third one. The fourth one is somebody named John Nelson. My goals for the next 6 months are to be able to go between scales effectively up and down the entire neck and work on chicken picking. Play a lot of blues, but I want to be able to play country better. There you go. Again, expanding what you already know. I think that's really cool. And then the last one, I really like this one. Chris Hendricks. I'm excited to try the app. I've been walking my son through some of the basics as I learned them off of a VHS tape, and he is showing interest. This might just be the thing or the push to get us both to practice better and more often. Thanks for the review. So Chris is going to get one too because that's a father-son thing. Can't go wrong with that. That's pretty awesome. So those 5 people, do me a favor, get in touch with me via Facebook Messenger is cool. Email is cool. If you just put comments on YouTube, I might not catch it because we get so many of them. I try to catch all the comments, but it doesn't. It's not 100% reliable. So shoot me an email, shoot me a message on Facebook. Our Facebook page, in case you have not liked our Facebook page, is Dylan Talks Tone. It's just facebook.com/Dylan Talks Tone. So make sure that you follow me there, and you can send me a message, and we'll do it that way. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go back to this patreon.com thing. And for those of you that are watching on Facebook, YouTube is cool because there's lots of graphics and fun stuff going on that you guys can't see on Facebook. I can't do both of them at the same time. So just so you know. That's what's going on. Patreon.com/Dylan Talks Tone if you're a $5 patron or higher. This month, we have 3 things to give away. So here's what I'm going to do. This is how we're going to do this. I got a random number generator, and I've got the total number of patrons that are at $5 or more put into the random number generator. And I've got 3 items that we're going to give away this month to our Patreon patrons. One is, well, let's just do it. First one is this Nobo Sound tube headphone amplifier that I reviewed a few months ago. So we're going to just use the Google random number generator. We have the total number of patrons put in there. I'm going to hit the button. It says number 10. Let me go over here really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. John Donnelly, you have just won a tube headphone amp and a power supply. John Donnelly, you have won a tube headphone amp and power supply. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the comments. And also, you know, just since we're here today, I'm doing this just to keep track, guys. Got to do all this myself, so there's only one of me. The other thing we need to do here also, I didn't even think about, is I need to open up YouTube comments so I can make sure that when we're hanging out talking about YouTube stuff, because you guys are on YouTube, you're probably over there commenting up a storm, and I didn't even know it. So give me just 1 second. I've got Facebook comments going here, but I don't have YouTube ones. So that's not cool. So then we'll give away the second thing, which is going to be a tuner, because I've got 2 of them. Let's see. Oh, Chris Hendricks is even watching. Very cool, dude. Very cool. Let's just go back through here and make sure, and let's pop out this chat. Pop out chat. There we go. All right. So now we got everybody going. Now I can see everything. Now I can talk to everybody. Now we can do this. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Korg Pitch Clip 2. This is a really cool little tuner. You clip it on there. I like it because it's got a little button. You can actually flip it upside down. So if you had it on the front of the guitar, it would work one way. If you put it on the back of the guitar, it'd be upside down. But you can actually flip the display over. Really cool. Really cool thing. So the Pitch Clip 2 is going to go to we're going to have to hit that again. And I'll tell you why. It went to a name that has won within 60 days. So I'm trying to keep this fair, like, so everybody wins something. So number 9. James Burrow just won himself. Let me make sure I get his spelling right. James B-U-R-R. I just really want to get this right. So James B-U-R-R-O-U-G-H. Just want to pitch clip 2. And for the last thing this month, the Korg Sledgehammer tuner. Now, the thing I like about the Korg Sledgehammer is it's got like 3 different modes to it, and it's got like a partial strobe. The way it works is you turn it away from you and it turns it on. And then when you turn it towards you after it's on, it switches from mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, and it has like a semi-strobe on it. So when you're doing guitar setups and stuff, you can actually click that thing from mode to mode, and it's not as good as like the Korg Pitch Black tuner that we use at the shop for setups, but in a pinch, I've used it many times, and it'll get you by, especially if you had to use a weird string or something at a gig. Like, you could change your intonation on the fly with this. It's really a good tuner. So let's go back over here to random number generator and hit the button. Survey says Andy Cowell. Andy Cowell just won himself the Korg Sledgehammer. And I am putting that, I'm doing this right away so that I can keep track, and it also keeps me accountable. It shows everybody what I'm doing here at the same time. I'm putting them in the comments on Facebook is what I'm doing. For those of you on YouTube that are just trying to spread the love around here. Okay, so that's it. That's 3 items for this month. I am not always able to do that, and this month was really cool to be able to give away 3 things in the same month to our Patreon patrons, and then give away 5 other things. Man, it's been a great December. And it's been a great year at Dylan Talks Tone, and I'm really digging this whole concept of building stuff with you. You know, our guitar channel started out really super nerdy and very like super dry and really, which is good. You know, people need to learn stuff or want to learn stuff, but doing these projects like this and getting this stuff together and building things and trying things and then letting you try things and getting this set up with the Patreon to make it to where it makes it available where I can give back to you because I really do appreciate the support from everybody on the YouTube channel. We're growing every week and we're growing every day. We're able to do more stuff. But because we don't have, 1 million subscribers, I wish we did, it'd be awesome. Because we don't have 1 million subscribers, we don't have like guitar brands lining up just sending us stuff, and so this is fun to like group buy stuff together, try the stuff, and then give it back. And $5 a month makes a lot of sense. So we've been able to give away this month, just this month, we've been able to give away almost $600 worth of stuff this month. So that's pretty cool. Next month, so for January, so far, we have a really cool microphone. It is, I'm obsessed with microphones. You've heard me say it in videos a lot. And it's a vocal microphone that is a USB that you could use with like GarageBand or any basic recorder in your computer. You could make videos with it. But it's from Amazon, actually. And it is really good. Like, really good. Well, you'll see. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow, the review video comes out. So look for that on YouTube. And that microphone is the microphone that we're going to give away for January. So I've already got it all boxed up and ready to go. So at the end of January. So the way this is going to work is the first of the month is going to come past. And I want to do that because, like I said, the rule to enter these contests is that you have to be an active $5 patron or higher. And so every first it checks to see who is still active. And then that's why I wait till the second. And then we go ahead and give the stuff away. So the beginning of February, we're going to give away this microphone. Super fun, random number generator. You can only win once every 60 days. So I will tell you right now that now is the best time to become a patron, because we've given away 1, 2, 3, 4 items that really makes your chances. And you can see on Patreon how many people there are. So that really shows you how good your chances are to win stuff right now. So yeah, very cool. Before we get off here, let's do this. Let's go over to our chat window really fast. What did I do with it? Put it somewhere. And see if there's any other questions that we have right now. It doesn't look like it. Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. This was just a quick one. We're gonna do this every month, and we're gonna use this kind of format, and we can all come and hang out and do it together. If you have any questions or anything you want to have reviewed, or let's say that you want something reviewed, and you can just go on Patreon and donate the money and say, hey, Dylan, go buy this thing. So you can do that too. Anyway, really cool, man. Thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you soon. Make sure you check out the video tomorrow. And then we've got a video coming about this Strat, I think, on Monday. So make sure that you check that stuff out. I actually put the pick guard is all ready to go. I've got pickups are going to go in it this afternoon. We're shooting all the video. We've got cameras everywhere because we're doing it. We're shooting it as we do it. And then that one's going to be available for sale too. So really awesome. Thanks for hanging out. And we will talk to you all very, very soon.